What's going on, guys? Paranoid back here, bringing you another video. What I got for you guys today is you guys have been asking about what BMT is like, so I'm here to tell you what it's like on zero night, arriving off the plane, and what you go through in the process. So as you know, I left out of Sacramento, California. It was a hour and 15-minute flight. They sent me to Phoenix, Arizona, and then I hopped on a connector flight to San Antonio, Texas. Now, I didn't arrive until about 9:30 p.m. in San Antonio, so it was dark when I arrived. I got there, and they put me in a waiting room. They checked my ID, make sure it was actually me arriving, and they put me on these little benches without like a back to them. You're just sitting on this little raggedy bench, and you just wait. And they tell the guy at the desk tells you it's an MTI that's there, and he tells another guy, when a bus arrives, let me know, and I'm gonna put you on it. And so everyone's sitting there all quiet. Everyone's phones are away. Everyone's just sitting there scared for their life because they don't know what's about to happen. They don't want to get yelled at, and it's honestly frightening because you have no clue what's going on. So the bus arrives. This bus, I mean, it was a piece of crap bus. Like, this thing was probably still from the 70s. It had faded paint. It was just raggedy as hell. Shows up, and he's like, all right, get on this bus. So we all hop on the bus, and we're not sure how far of a ride this is, so I'd say it's probably like a 25 to 30-minute bus ride from the airport to Lackland. And it's funny because the whole way there, the bus driver doesn't say a word, there's no music, and everyone is just dead silent for half an hour. And so you finally get to the gate, and the security forces guys, they come to the bus, they check the bus driver's ID, and he lets you on, and you drive up, and then they drop you off in front of what at Lackland is called, I believe, the Fingston Reception Center, the PRC. Now, you go to this place a lot. You go there when you take your blues photos, your flight photos, graduation day, the coin ceremonies at the Fingston. And it's a cool building, but they drop you off in front of it, and that's when you see your legit first MTI with the campaign hat and everything. And in the past, I heard, oh, they're about to come on the bus, and they're going to blow you up, and you need to get off this bus and run right now. I don't know what was going on. This lady had to have been in the best mood I've ever seen. She got on the bus, and she goes, okay, so this is how it's going to go. Active duty over here, guard over here, and then, like, EOD and all, like, the special forces guys over here. Go. And she didn't tell you to run. She didn't yell. I was like, this doesn't make sense at all. So you get over there, they let you inside eventually, they put you in this room, they give you the box nasty that everyone's heard about. They're not that bad, honestly. I feel like the sandwich is bad because it's freezing cold, so you're eating like really, really cold bread and deli meat and stuff, and that's what makes it nasty. Obviously, Oreo's bomb. They give you a good juice box. I hate pretzels, so I didn't eat the pretzels. I don't think I ever ate the pretzels. And then you wait. And I think we waited from like 10:25 p.m. to like 3 a.m. before our MTI showed up. And she comes in, and our MTI, I won't say her name. I'm going to use some random name for the time being. But we'll go with Technical Sergeant Williams. It was nowhere near Williams, but nicest lady in the world. Lady had a heart of gold. She knew how to be stern, though, like most MTIs were there. Now, most MTIs, they teach you differently. Some don't yell as much as others. Some don't yell at all. In our case, our MTI really didn't yell that much because she was able to get her point across and got us to do what we need to do before it got to that point of blowing up on you. She did yell. It just wasn't like you see back in the 70s. So she picks us up finally at like 3 a.m. She lives on base, so she only had to come like 2 minutes. And she didn't even really speak that whole first night. We got inside the dorm. She told us which beds we were at. I think she just said to pick a bed, to be honest. And of course, I get stuck right next to the entrance. So all I'm thinking of is tomorrow morning, I am the first thing that's getting killed. So we go to bed. She tells you brush your teeth, change, get in bed. And they implemented a rule where you have to get a mandatory 7 hours of sleep after arriving at BMT. Well, we had early wake up because of meetings and stuff. So we literally got probably like an hour and 15 minutes tops of sleep. And right when I felt like I had just gotten to sleep, I heard the, what are they called? Here we call them the CQ, but the door guards. But why can't I think of the name? What's their name?
ECs.
No, ECs. EC. I heard them. EC, let me in. So he lets him in, and I was like, oh no. I heard them come in, and I don't know what the hell happened, but the lights flipped on, and there was like 9 grown men hauling ass through the dorm, just screaming and like yelling and ripping blankets off of people and stuff, just lighting everyone up. Get up, get up, get up. I'm like, I signed up for this, and like everyone thinks. So I get up, and I change as fast as I can. I only had skinny jeans. Shout out to my buddy Austin for plugging in with some pants because I didn't have any. He let me borrow some pants, so I'm getting dressed as fast as possible, and I'm shaving and stuff. Well, the trainee at the time, now airman next to me, had never shaved before, and he didn't bring shaving cream. So he tells the technical sergeant that, and the technical sergeant looks at me and he goes, "Take him in the bathroom, make sure he doesn't cut himself." I'm thinking, bro, where's your shaving cream? I dry shave, so I don't need it. This kid looked like he fought Freddy Krueger for 5 rounds in the UFC. Came out blood everywhere. T.I. goes, "I thought I told you not to let him cut himself." I was like, sir, he didn't even have shaving cream. This kid was doing from the start. So automatically, T.I. knows my name because I wasn't able to help this kid not cut his face open. But from there, honestly, guys, BMT was a great experience. Like, I got more stories to tell. I'm going to keep them going. I'll let Notice tell some stories probably from his aspect because he was in a different training squadron. I was in the 320th, best squadron there, for a fact. But yeah, I mean, it goes by the book, but it's not as intense as what people think it is anymore because 1, they're not supposed to use profanity. Sometimes they let it slip. 2, they can't get within like a foot of you. 3, they can't touch you. And 4, they can't make you do any unnecessary physical exercise. They can't be like drop and hit 20. There is things called tools though, where they can make the whole flight drop down and do like 20 push-ups, 20 flutter kicks, 20 sit-ups, things like that, 20 up-downs in succession. And that's the way they do it now. It's a lot. It's changed a lot. Some people think it's soft. I think it works. I think it's effective. But that's going to do all for today's video, guys. If you guys want to know anything more about it, I'll probably break down week by week what you go through, pay structures, things like that. But yes, that's my BMT Zero Night and first morning experience. That's going to do it for today. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It'll be down in the description below. And as always, guys, love you very much. Peace out. Stay paranoid.